Now, in the meantime, of course, in the southern hemisphere, it is the winter, and of course, being the winter
Right.
in the southern hemisphere, they must have thousands and thousands of cases by now.
Well, this you're talking about Australia,
Yeah,
aren't
well,
you?
I'm just hinting in that direction. Yes.
Well, allegedly there's a pandemic in Australia for the last year and a half, Mike, but no one's really seen it. But anyway, there's still a pandemic, even though there isn't a pandemic. Let's take a look at what's going on down under here. And who is this? This is well, we're down in Australia here. That is Dan Andrews. He is party chairman of the People's Republic of the state of Victoria. That's Melbourne, and so it's more the populated part of Australia there. And what? So Dan's on the phone. He's phoning in here and he's saying, really? 6 cases? 6 cases? State of Victoria. So what are we going to do? Well, apparently, let's lock it down. Let's lock it down. So Dan Andrews, 6 cases, lock it down. Let's just take a look at how this is happening. So look at this. They're really going for a hard lockdown. I mean, there's lockdowns, Mike, right now, as of now, Australia's three largest states are under lockdown: Queensland, New South Wales, and Victoria. The biggest population centers are Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. Let's take a look at Melbourne here. Look at this. So, what is within 5 kilometers of your home in Victoria? So, they've got a little sort of chart here, Mike, that you can sort of plug in to see how far you're allowed to travel from home. This is what's going on in Australia. Let's punch in an address in here. Let's try this. 3 Bourke Street, Melbourne, Victoria. And what is this address here? Actually, this is Mike. This is your local KFC, because they're the ones who are going to be making all the money, aren't they, during lockdown? KFC is going to be banking it in. So let's just take a look at that. How far to get to, so that's about there's the radius right there, Mike. So that's what I'm allowed in terms of distance there. See that 5
Yes.
kilometer radius. So if you want to go out for your KFC during lockdown, that's totally allowed. But a lot of other things, unfortunately, Mike, are not allowed. Listen.